Good morning, everyone. Well, most of the day today is going to be dry in Wisconsin, but that is not going to be the case for tomorrow, looking like a wet one. So let's break down today and tomorrow. 8 a.m. this morning, nothing to worry about. There are clouds around, but no rain to be found. In fact, the earliest I think we might start to see some showers pop up in the southwestern part of the state is about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So beginning at 4 o'clock, though the greatest chances for places like Dubuque, I'm going to mention a chance for places like Janesville, Madison, Portage, Baraboo during the late afternoon. I can't guarantee you're going to have a dry homebound commute, but there's a pretty good chance you will. It is more likely it is going to be dry than seen rain. Because look what happens when we jump from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Notice how the rain really struggling to move in. Notice still a few showers around, so maybe a little bit better chance during the early evening hours and the late afternoon, but still a better chance of being dry than seen rain. However, as we go through the night, look for more and more rain. Now, here we are at midnight, and at this point, notice there's a chance of rain for Chippewa Falls, La Crosse, Madison, or seeing Kenosha. We're talking scattered showers, so still gaps, but obviously the activity is picking up. So what does that mean for the morning commute tomorrow? It looks like the best chance of rain is going to be in the western half of the state. It does look drier in the eastern half of the state. I can't guarantee you're going to have a dry morning commute, but if you're in Racine, Kenosha, Milwaukee, it is more likely that you will be dry than seen rain, it looks like. But as you go to the west, the more likely it is that you're going to encounter rain for that morning commute. Now, it's mostly going to be showers, I think, in the morning, but it does look like we're going to get some thunderstorms to pop up in the afternoon. See those shades of orange showing up? Now, these are probably mostly going to be weak thunderstorms, but there are some indications that we could get a couple of stronger storms. Again, not widespread strong storms, but a couple of storms could overachieve and maybe produce some damaging wind and hail. And notice really the chance for that is during the afternoon. Here we are at noon. Pretty good chance of rain no matter where you are in the state. It does look like the activity, the bulk of it, is going to try and shift to the north and east. But notice how additional activity tries to move in during the evening hours. Here we are at 7 o'clock, and so still a chance for storms, particularly in southern Wisconsin, where it's going to be considerably warmer tomorrow than in the northern part of the state because we have a warm front lifting over us. So look for a big temperature difference across the state for tomorrow. So here's where the severe threat is for tomorrow. It does include Baraboo, Portage, Beaver Dam, Madison, Racine, Kenosha. Notice La Crosse and Winona not included because it looks like temperatures are going to be cooler there. So it's all going to depend on if you warm up with this warm front. And if you get warm enough, then yes, there's a chance there could be a couple of severe storms. But we don't expect widespread severe storms by any means. What's most likely is just some heavy rain, lightning. Storms definitely likely, but severe storms pretty unlikely. In a worst case scenario, we could see wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and penny-sized hail, though the chance is low. I do want to stress that, but can't rule it out completely, so do want to mention it for tomorrow afternoon and into the early evening hours. All right, let's finish up talking about temperatures. Very uniform across the state today with, again, one exception in the far eastern part of the state right along the lake, but otherwise looking like temperatures are going to largely be in the mid-upper 60s. So not a lot of variety there. And not a lot of variety tonight, and as far as compared to normal, we're just a touch below normal for today. Tonight, temperatures are very reasonable for this time of year, upper 40s, low 50s, that's where we should be. But look at the variation tomorrow. So Janesville 72, Madison 73, Portage just 65 though, and then La Crosse 63, Chippewa Falls though, only a high of 54 degrees. So that's the warm front lifting in. Also got to mention that there's not going to be much wind today, not much wind tonight, but for everyone, no matter where you are, whether you're behind the warm front or ahead of it, it is going to be breezy with those gusts 20, 25 miles per hour. So we're going to keep an eye on how far north this warm front goes, because that will ultimately determine who has the potential for severe storms or not. So look for another update tomorrow morning.